We're going to taste another one here, Ian. This is from a brewery, again, like I would love to have put these on my list because I love their beers. Adroit Theory. This is a really, oh, that sounded wonderful. This is a really strong brewery out of Virginia, out of Vint, Virginia, and they are very, very good with IPAs, although they make a number of different styles, including they've got a stout that is wonderful. And they're very creative, and as you saw from the can artwork, they're also very creative with their can artwork. And can artwork's becoming more and more of a thing, if you think about it, especially with the a lot of these limited release beers.
This, for those of you who don't watch and only listen, Josh, this has like the classic. The classic, what is that? The Da Vinci,
right?
man.
That's the man at the center of the universe, or whatever that is called. I should know what that's actually called, and I don't.
But it's interesting because like one side is like an X-ray of the bones, and the other side is muscles overlaid, and it's pretty cool. I like the can. What does it say on here? Double dry hopped Eldorado Citra, Azaka, and Amarillo. It says food pairings: slow cooked short ribs with gremolata.
Well, yes.
Let's see, cheese, Mariki Gouda.
Oh, Gouda, yep.
Cigar, GTO Gold Churchill.
Nice. Well, I can tell you
that's pretty cool that they actually just suggest.
It's one of the things I love about Adroit Theory is they always suggest pairings on their cans. And this is maybe the fourth, fifth Adroit Theory beer we've had on the show, and I think we've liked most everything. On the nose, this thing is a juice bomb.
This is as good an IPA as it gets right here.
Wow, that's high praise from you.
This is good. It smells floral.
Yes.
It smells citrus. It finishes with a citrus snap, not a hop bitter.
Absolutely. Yes.
None of the resiny bitter. None of that is going on. It finishes with a citrus bitter.
It's called "We Interrupt This Program," by the way. Is the name of the IPA.
That just stops right after you swallow and leaves you with a fruity. You know that taste when you just take a sip of orange juice. Mm-hmm. It leaves you with that
sort of citrusy tang to it. Not to invoke the name of a powdered orange drink, but yeah.
Don't worry, there's no astronauts here.
This is really quite delicious.
This is as good as an IPA gets right here. This is really outstanding. I'm surprised that I like this as much as I do.
Juice bomb for sure. Adroit Theory. We interrupt this program.
And because it doesn't leave your mouth with that super bitter hoppiness or any of that resiny bitterness or pine cone, I can see why it goes well with a cigar. You know, and I'm assuming that the GTO, I don't know this cigar, the GTO Gold Churchill, I'm assuming any cigar called Gold is usually on the
lighter side. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's a lighter colored cigar and it's like that. So I'm assuming that's kind of on the milder side, and I could see this working with it because it's not going to interrupt the flavors and it's not bitter enough to really go against the flavors of a cigar.
I would describe it as being kind of like Frosted Lucky Charms.
How do you feel about this?
It's magically delicious. I'm just saying. No, this is really, really good. Now, I will say that at this point in my beer tasting journey, I've tried a number of really juicy IPAs, and this definitely ranks right up there with any of them that I've had. I mean, it's really delicious. It's getting, to be honest, a little hard for me to say, okay, this one is the best or this one is, one of the two or three best. I've had enough of them now that have been great. It's like, but is it better than Indigenous? Like, is it or Ingenious rather? Is it better than some of the bare bottle stuff? It's like it's so good.
So I have a couple things to say here. First off, my nephew has clocked on here and mentioned that that's the Vitruvian Man on there, and I couldn't come up with the name. So thank you for that save.
Yeah, I'm such an idiot.
Thank you for that save, Kevin. This IPA is as good as Stone. It's so balanced.
Very different though from a Stone IPA.
Yeah, but it's very balanced. It's that kind of good. It's like that top level. This is good, like the 90-minute IPA is good. It's incredibly balanced. I'm throwing this in there with the best IPAs that I know.
Well,
this is like a beefed up, juicy citrusy version of like Bell's Two Hearted Ale.
Mark it down, people. Halfway to
I
show
am
number
raving
200
on this.
at 175. I've brought in an IPA that Ian is raving about. That's
is
a big deal.
Outstanding.
That's a big deal. It is quite good. Find it, grab it if you can. Adroit Theory. We interrupt this program. I'm so happy I brought that in. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's delicious.
All right, this is really good.